a passion for caring and service. You'll see it in the way we treat our patients and the way we treat each other. Patients come to Bethesda Rehabilitation Hospital for help in recovery from a variety of debilitating medical problems and trauma such as stroke and brain injury. At Bethesda, we realize it takes more than technical skills and know-how to create an organization that is recognized for providing compassionate and quality care. It takes a commitment to helping patients, communicating with families, teaming with co-workers, and always striving to do your best. At Bethesda, we have high expectations for our staff. Whether providing direct patient care or services that support the organization, Bethesda wants talented people who have the same patient-focused values as we do. It's what sets us apart from other healthcare organizations, our dedication to providing high-quality care compassionately.
Bethesda is so special because of the people we have here at Bethesda. From our physicians, from our nurses, from our therapists, from housekeepers, nutrition staff, from engineers. All the staff here at Bethesda work together really, really well. And that's what makes it special for our families and for our patients, and to a common goal of taking care of people and making a difference in their lives.
That dedication to making a difference has not gone unrecognized. Modern Healthcare magazine named Bethesda as one of the top 20 specialty hospitals in the United States. At Bethesda Rehabilitation Hospital, we understand the staggering effects of a severe injury or illness, and we are dedicated to providing innovative approaches to treatment and recovery.
Bethesda is a long-term acute care hospital where patients come for a length of stay that's longer than they could have in the other acute care setting. And we're able to focus on the rehab needs of the patient so that we can assist them in reaching their highest level of wellness. We have a real open door policy in administration, and with our managers, we really want to hear from our staff how things are going, what things could be done differently, what suggestions they have. We really want this to be a team approach from all aspects, from the caregivers with the directors and administrators, so that we can make our hospital the best that it can be for our patient care.
For those individuals up to the challenge, there are countless rewards, like being able to make meaningful contributions to the care and healing process, and being able to apply your skills and talents and see incredible results, and becoming a valuable part of a team that works together by setting goals, implementing a care plan, and measuring outcomes. The team includes direct patient care positions like registered nurse, licensed practical nurse, nursing assistant, and health unit coordinator. Our interdisciplinary team includes social workers, therapists, dietitians, psychologists, and chaplains. All employees need the ability to recognize and solve problems on a daily basis as you work toward one common goal: to help patients achieve their highest level of independence possible for the pursuit of an active, productive life. Your skills and talents may be utilized in one of Bethesda's 5 highly specialized care programs. They include acute rehabilitation care, brain injury services, respiratory care, geriatric behavioral services, and complex medical care. Each one of these specialty programs has unique career opportunities. Rehabilitative care patients may be coping with physical disabilities stemming from a stroke, spinal cord injury, major multiple trauma, brain injury, multiple fractures, amputation, or neurological disease, such as Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, or Guillain-Barré. 7 days a week, patients undergo intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapies, and then work on therapeutic recreation. Patient involvement and motivation and effort are key to recovery.
We may start seeing somebody where we're only able to do range, moving their arms or their legs around, or just sitting on the edge of the bed. And by the time they leave and we work through therapies and nursing cares and all the other medical needs that they may have, we're seeing them walk. We're seeing them getting themselves dressed. We're seeing them making conversation and enjoying themselves with the other staff that are around the hospital or that they have interaction with.
Another aspect of treatment is the various community integration activities. Patients are involved in planning as well as participating in community-based therapeutic activities. Patients admitted into brain injury services require intense rehabilitation. They may have cognitive and physical disabilities caused by trauma, stroke, or neurological disorder. The brain injury team requires sensitivity to the difficulties and challenges faced by patients and their families.
It's still hard, I think, when you meet somebody and they're not able to know where they are or they have this aggression, to realize that they're, they were maybe just like you, a couple weeks ago. And so to try to treat them with respect and dignity despite their problems. And so that's an important piece to carry through while you work with people.
Progressive respiratory care is the umbrella name for two hospital programs: ventilator-dependent and respiratory rehabilitation. Both programs have high ratios of acute care nursing and respiratory therapy staffing to care for patients with chronic ventilator and oxygen dependency.
It was absolutely unbelievably challenging when I first came here, and I've learned to just love it. I love all the patients. I love having all the vents and weaning people, and all of a sudden hearing them talk one day and being able for their families to walk in the room and have them say hello and when they haven't spoken in months. And it's been a great experience to see that.
In the ventilator-dependent program, many of these individuals have reached a plateau in their recovery and have been diagnosed as being unable to breathe independently. Despite this prognosis, Bethesda has one of the highest wean rates of any facility. The typical inpatient stay lasts 4 to 7 weeks and may be followed by participation in an outpatient program or in an ongoing support group. In the respiratory rehabilitation program, staff focuses on helping oxygen-dependent patients with chronic respiratory problems. Patients participate in daily breathing training and education. The goal is to help patients reach maximum independence.
Julianne, this is Dr. Hall.
Geriatric Behavioral Services works to improve functional skills and independence in elderly patients with behavioral disorders stemming from Alzheimer's disease or other forms of dementia.
One thing that's nice about our unit is our patients are here it's more than a regular hospital stay. They're here for a more extended period of time. So we really get to know the patients and their families, and we become pretty attached to them. And so everybody's really, I think, becomes truly interested in making sure the patients get the best possible care. And everybody's very much involved in that.
For each patient, the team assesses behavioral and medical needs, then develops an individualized treatment plan. Each day, the patient is evaluated and treatment is adjusted. The team also assesses progress and discharge options at weekly care conferences. Like the name suggests, the patients who come to complex medical care require acute, high-level care. Although they are stable, they have multiple medical conditions. Patients may be admitted as a result of a chronic illness, trauma, infection, or other medical problem.
A lot of times when they come here, this is kind of like the last step. Either they're going to make it or they're not, or they're going to go to a nursing home. And when they actually walk out of here and go home, that we know we did a good job.
Many of the patients have diabetes or circulatory problems that lead to wounds that won't heal. Wound care is an important part of the treatment offered. Physicians team with enterostomal nurses to provide the best treatment possible. The entire caregiving team sees each patient as an individual with unique concerns and personal goals. All of the programs at Bethesda share the common goal of caring for the patient's medical needs while at the same time developing their mental and emotional abilities. Again, the ultimate goal is to help patients achieve their highest level of independence possible for the pursuit of an active, productive life.
That's very rewarding to see that we have helped them to reach their fullest potential.
I love the patients here. I love to get to see them long term and get to know them really well. You know their personalities, everything, likes, dislikes, and that's been wonderful for me, not to have to see them and discharge them in a day or two, and that's been a great part of that for me. And I like working with families, and we've got a great team of nurses, RTs, aides, and it's a fun atmosphere here.
Being part of a team can be challenging, but it can also provide a rewarding work environment.
Bethesda does stand by that. It's a very unique hospital in that you never walk through the hallway and not get a smile from someone.
It's a very supportive environment to work in, and I feel that there are a lot of resources for employees to make the job satisfying. I feel like I've got a boss that I can go to with any problems. And I really enjoy working in a hospital environment, so this has been a very nice transition for me. This is just my second job out of nursing school, and after getting kind of a rocky start initially, this felt like heaven when I first walked into here, and it still does when I look back at some of the other job possibilities for myself, so I've been very pleased to remain here.
We have a lot of fun together. We're always laughing, and we always try to take time to step back away from the job to enjoy each other as people, not just as co-workers.
In recognition of the benefits and services we provide to employees, Bethesda was awarded the Best Minnesota Hospital Workplace by the Minnesota Hospital and Healthcare Partnership. It takes a very special place, an extremely dedicated staff, and an extensive network of resources, all under one roof. It's how Bethesda Rehabilitation Hospital reinvents lives.